To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Caught in the backfield. It's Rice. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Hold it. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Finds his man. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Huskers come to the line with first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take in. Start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back, and he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bama. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4. By the offense after the play.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
An important 3rd down and goal now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the ground, it's Young. Not much on that play, brought down short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. Play action here on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They bring the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gets the offense the football at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Young. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
The attempt is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Again, makes it second and medium. He hands it to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle, but first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got to...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed continue to have a field day.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Comes up with the catch. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grant behind the line. It's Nelson.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's escaping the pocket now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the back gets the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Sacked, dropped at the 3. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a shotgun run call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. To the air, it's Raiola. Here's the throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's